What up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream, and thank you, Web Debbie, for gifting 10 memberships to the Gaggle of Goofballs. It's a good way to start the stream. Appreciate everybody hanging out, everybody stopping by from Clive's stream, and everyone else. How are you today, and how has your week been? So, we have the early crew, as usual, was in here somewhere. Gasmaster Joe Russ, Phil in the kitchen, Franco Walker. Frankie was in here earlier. Ooh, what is going on? I'm not trying to ban nobody. What in the hell? Alright, so Chance freaking out. That's good. Sounds like we got Boink, Clive C. Big Clive was in here. Megavolt Meister, Web Debbie, as I see it before Ed gets here. Nice. Celtic Engine. Our Queen Liz Edwards, Jacques Attack, I'm sure is Jacques Attack, Herbert Trowza Fancy. Everybody showing up. How you doing tonight? So, let's see. As you may have read up where it was over there, the kittens turned 8 years old on Thursday. They got lots of extra treats, as they tend to do. We hung out for a little while. You'll be seeing them in about an hour on Pussies and Piano, which we have a sample track from Rob, who's working on a little Halloween tune. And then we have an old school one to follow, as well as people sending in their pictures of their kitties that we'll also get to. Yes, and then we have the Co-Cow. I was telling somebody about that Friday, as a matter of fact. Though I thought it was KOE, or is that just kind of... Well, I think it's actually KOE. Anyway. All right, why don't we start with a toast? Because I'm just going to use this thing again. Cheers to everybody hanging out. Appreciate you stopping by. And, cheers to Boeing for yet another failure, one you may not have actually heard about. So, real quick before we take that phone call, if you didn't already hear, we've had another Boeing failure. This one, a visit from the past, as it were. So, Intelsat 33E, which was in with geosynchronous orbit, or no, geostationary orbit over the Indian Ocean, built by Boeing 9 years ago. Apparently it imploded a couple weeks ago, about a week and a half. 8 years into its 15-year mission. It is currently somewhere roughly estimated between 15 and 20 pieces of junk up there now. Let's see. And on its way up, guess what it had problems with? Thruster issues to even get it there, which may have been part of the problem. And actually, that follows, I learned, Intelsat 29E, also built by Boeing, failed 3 years into its mission about a decade ago. So again, Boeing just showing that they are fucking useless. Thankfully, it had a 1-year warranty. Actually, there, Clive, when it went up and they had the thruster issues, they got insurance on it, like their space satellite insurance. And then apparently after 5 years, they dropped the insurance because of more issues that happened. And apparently it was an uninsured satellite. So apparently Boeing's going to have some problems finding space insurance because, it's got to be fucking everywhere. Got to be able to run that scam no matter where you go. I'm sure we'll have Mars insurance. And what's up, Maddie? What's up, little Jim? Josh Homan, how are you? Outrageous Otis, C2S. Yeah, we got people. We got people. All right, why don't we go ahead and hit this button, see what happens. Oh, good. It was the correct one. Doesn't sound as loud as it should. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. No, everything's pretty good. Everything, it worked out. Yeah, started on the other office a little bit, just cleaning it out. Got some plans, got some ideas. Got to get to IKEA because that's got some of the shelving I need. Yeah, a big move during Christmas vacation. Yep. All right. Oh, and don't forget to take your pants off. All right, cool. Bye. Cheers, everybody. Next Starlink launch in 6 minutes. Yep. It's at 10-6, I think, is going up today. I've looked at that and I went, Jesus, they're already on their 10th layer? Like a year ago, I thought they were just starting their 4th. Like, they're just eating the shit out of them. Over 100 launches this year for SpaceX. They're doing quite well. What's up, Meme Jeff? How are you this evening? Thank you for gifting 10 memberships to the Gaggle of Goofballs. Always appreciate it. Currently, right now, all the cash is being saved up for our desktop V8 gasoline engine. All right. You know what? Let me take one more of these, and then we got some pictures. Let's see, Red Dwarf for Block Watch. Where's the mouse? Block Watcher. Why isn't this one labeled right? Oh, that's Benji's. Benji has a kit. Oh, Benji has a nice little picture of his neighbor's kitty when he was a kitten. Let me take one more of these. Oh, and I got something orange for you there, Benji. What about, let's see, Redneck Atheist. What about everybody that already has their pants off? Are we supposed to put our pants on so we can take them back off? I would say at the very least, just reach over and just like touch them. Just touch them a little bit. Just so you can show you put like, a little bit of effort in, I guess. But I will say starting the stream without pants is always appreciated. Oh yeah, orange. So we started our spinny thing for Lego, which has an orange ring. Like, and I'm going to find a motor for this, but like you do this, and once we're done this Wednesday, it'll have an Earth and a moon, and the moon will do its thing while the Earth spins and all that stuff. It's lots and lots of gears. Gearboxes inside. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's got orange rings on it for the month marker things. Then after that, we're going to finish a Lego project I started about a year ago, like right about the same time as the bomber, but I gave up because the bomber took all my Lego out of me. An AKS-74U, little tiny assault rifle, fully automatic, has a motor and a battery pack, so apparently it's a fully automatic one. DC Allen, I took my pants off when Clive went live. Perfect. Even better. I mean, basically, as much as you can just not have pants on, you're good. Shirt's fine. Like, if you just want to walk around all day, just shirt cocking it, like, that's fine. Or shirt, bushing it, or, whatever, wherever you're going with that. A pumping karate. That sounds like a Rule 34 thing. Not that I'm against it. Hey, Lockwatcher sent a Vala vid. Let me see. Where'd that come? Oh, was that another downloady email thing somewhere? Hold on a sec, folks, and then we'll show. No idea. I see pictures. I don't know. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, so we got that. Oh, we got a VertoThermoWhoofle right now. Oh, yep. Look at that. All right. Let's do a VertoThermoWhoofle, then we'll get to some pictures. Is that on? Everything looks good there. It looks. Yeah, it's got a good amount of water in it. And that's working. All right. Number one. Number two. Number three. Yeah. Number four. Woo, 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 woo. There's a little Jim. Let's see here. Not too flickery today. Sorry. Look, my hand's not totally frickin' half frozen like I'm a corpse. That's good. There's my little drinky poo. All right. That went pretty good. It wasn't all weirdy, stroby stuff. All right, that's good there. All right. Oh. Mouse, that was fun. Wooflers on one monitor and Starlink launching on the other. Well, there you go. Best reason for having dual monitors. Watch the space stuff. All right, let's see here. Where's my booty bottom capture? We will start with the WhatsApp. Which means we will be starting with Benji Happy Little Fox and the neighbor's kitten. Hold on, I'm going to scroll up. I don't even want you to see the preview. Watch this. Let's see. So this is Benji's neighbor's cat that visits all the time. Meow. These are older pictures. That was from last week, and here's a kitten picture. Boom. Look at that whole feller. There's a little fudge ball. What's up, Soldier Girl? It's a fuzzy wool kitten. Kitten pictures are awesome. Appreciate that. And let's see. From Red Dwarf, we have, let's see, do the captions pop up? There it is. Beautiful spring day here. I said this is Red Dwarfer. Jubba in his standard dead cat pose for sunning. There's your fuzzy kitty. I don't even notice him. Black cat. He just looked like a shadow at first until you see the eyeballs. Jubba looks like a really cool cat. I like the little pond thing going on there. Oh yeah, look at that little Cool, cool, cool. Old school. Scored this lovely off the side of the road. Needs a thorough cleaning, but it works. Nice. Good find. What we got there? We have a receiver with wake up records. Okay. We have a, looks like a CD player. Stereo. Oh, double cassette deck amplifier. Okay. Oh, that's like a whole. Is this one unit here? Because if that's saying double cassette and that's down there, then this is all that. I'm guessing that's the CD player. There's Lee over there. That's not a bad rig. Not a bad rig. Very good. Good find. No caption here. I'm guessing that's kind of almost looks like kind of a power supply or charger. My current point of view. Ah. Having fun with something there. Electronic cleaning solvent. I got stuff from WD-40 I use. Contact cleaner. That's pretty good. Yeah, at least at random times, Leah will just start meowing at me. Even if I'm just like sitting in the living room, she'll come in here and start meowing. I'll walk in and she'll just be like, I'm like, what? And then, we just kind of go from there. That's just what she does. Thank you. And she just left. Thank you for those. Let's see what little Jim's got going on here. An afternoon playing trains with Mr. Mouse. For those who don't know, Mouse does these trains. It's like a hobby club thingy-ma-wobber. Yay! That's cool. Very good. I think I've seen that train before with mouse stuff. All right, 404 just sent something in here. What do we got? We have Kitty. No box is too small for Oscar. That is dedication. That is dedication. If I fits, I sits. Nice. Meow. Smudge bagged the bigger. Yeah. That's the other one. You got the good one. Are they wearing a cape? Is that like a little tracker thing or something? Meow. Alright, let's see here. Let me flip this back. And we'll go see what Lock Watcher's got going on. Figure this one out. That's there. Where is today? Another grocery fun. I feel like the grocery thing was last week. I don't remember. Anyway, let's see. This is from Lock Watcher. I feel like this was last week, but it says it was from today. But either way, if you've seen us before, little not correct. The video was sent via email. Okay, I'll take a look here. May take a minute for it to do its thing and get here. Because there's always a delay with the show email. We have Lucy watching something. God, why does that kind of look familiar? Got the ThinkPad going, got the Weber there. The Genesis. Noise. The bark. Is that a... No, that's a tag, not a tongue. Okay. It's like, what's up with that? Okay. We have a good Vala. as opposed to Vala eating all the food in the house, which is good. That's kind of what got that floofy ass pillow right there keeping her head warm. The round thing is an Apple AirTag. Okay. And we have Vala and a clam, or Lucy and a clamshell. I was thinking of getting something like that for the cats to see if they'd rock it. I imagine they would. They like snuggly places. Like I'll probably get a couple for in here once this is the cat's new room. All right, let me see if I can see if this email's come through yet. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, that one. Let's see. Error, something went wrong. Okay. Try again. Yep, something went wrong. I think that's what happened a bunch last time. Dropbox is weird. I don't. It's probably like I said before. It's probably something on this end, but no, it said it just dropped a big ass error both times I tried to pull it up. Hey, all right. So we got that. We'll see if that video can like sort itself out, or I can try that again later. And her collar needed replacing there. Oh, okay, okay. Almost looked like she had like a cape, like Super Kitty.
Super Kitty.
Are we? I think we're all caught up. Yeah. Okay. 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 What's up, Chris Probert? How are you this fine Saturday evening slash? I don't think most of you aren't into Sunday yet. I know. I think there's a there's okay. So Simon Griffin's here. Okay, so there's some Australians here. They're in like November at the moment. Besides that, all right. Paul Norman, good evening, Scruff and Gang. Can't stay long tonight as I got to be up and out by 5 a.m. to take our daughter to the airport for a school trip to Italy. That's cool. Is that, if you don't mind me asking, does that mean you and your gal got the place to yourself, or you and your partner got the place to yourself for a little while? I could make a fun little time, as it were. 3 minutes before it's Sunday, Hans spawns. Okay. Oh, actually, well, yeah, you have to. That's over in, let's see, 3. So that's 7. So that's like Eastern EU-ish area slash. I don't know where time zones line up in like Africa and the Middle East. Like I think South Africa is -6, if I'm not mistaken. And the only reason I think that is from Lathias' stream. I know he's in like South Africa. Bow cheeky wow wow, says Weaselbox. Oh. Yeah. Gotta have fun with it. 2 to 11 here in the UK. Yeah, it's next week. I have no fucking idea when the stream's actually going to start. If it's, I think it's going to be 6:30, like an hour later than normal, because this show, because this show is based at the end of Clive's, and if he's going back, then I think that's going to separate my start time and his by an hour back, which means I might be starting. I don't know. I fucking hate. It's so dumb. Like, again, daylight savings time is a fucking waste of time. It's fucking pointless. It's stupid. It's just dumb. Anyway, besides that, the whole fucking thing of time zone, as far as I'm fucking concerned, is fucking stupid. Like, I don't care if, like, I go to bed at 12 noon when the sun's going down, or, 2 o'clock in the, 2, fucking see it, zoop. Doesn't matter to me if at 2 p.m. the sun is going down, but it's 2 p.m. on the entire fucking planet. Like, it doesn't matter if it's 2 p.m. that I go to bed or 10 p.m. that I go to bed. As long as there's a time assigned to it, I don't know why we can't just have one universal time, but it actually be universal and not even time zones. Like, what does it matter what the first number or two is? It's just a fucking number. It represents nothing but a number. It doesn't have to specify an actual specific time zone or time in the day. You know what I mean? Like, if we all just use Zulu, like Horvath, or Universal Time, whatever you want to call it, that's cool. I don't care. That would mean I'd be going to work at like 11 a.m. and who fucking cares? Like, whatever, dude. It's just a time. Well, I know that's what it is, but we don't use that. That's the thing. Like, I know it is Zulu time. I know it. Like, I know we have that, but we don't use it. That's what I'm saying. We don't need time zones. Everybody should just use UTC, Zulu, whatever. Everyone should just use that no matter where you are in the world. All right. Yeah, I can't go so far as to say no clocks, top smoke, because you do, in our society, we do need to have scheduled times, but we don't all have to, have 6 a.m. mean it's the morning. It could mean it's morning over there and night over on the other side of the world. If we all had one time that we all used and just abolished the rest of them. Without time zone, you travel somewhere and have no idea what 10 o'clock means there. I don't necessarily know that. I mean, you could just say, hey, what time, what is your noon time? Because you would figure at different areas, they could say noon, top of the sun kind of thing. Something like that. Like, I'm not saying what I'm saying is definitely right, but I can imagine there would be ways to work around that to know when you're in different parts of the world to know what local time is, kind of thing. Like local time relation to the local, you know what I mean? Like, we haven't done it, so we don't necessarily know how we would figure it out, but I mean, I'm sure we'd sort something out. That would mean the world is round. Oh yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, yeah. Look, the world isn't flat. Cats haven't knocked everything off. I think that's about it. That's all we have to say. Cats haven't knocked everything off. Any other argument is completely invalid after that. How long will it take before I propose time zones again? You know what? As long as I know when I'm working from what time to what time, I'll sort out the rest of it. That's just, ugh. At the very least, we got to get rid of this daylight savings time shit. Because I'll tell you what, I probably wouldn't mind time zones as much if they didn't shift here and there just because of some old fucking decades old bullshit. Bullshit. I mean, look, maybe it made sense back then. I'm sure it did a little bit, but it doesn't anymore. Like, it's that whole fucking thing when the king sits on the throne and goes, well, that's just how it's always been. We can't change it. And they go, you're the king. Fucking change it. Remember? Oh, yeah. Like, everybody complains about it. Everybody in the government complains about it. Fucking fix it. Just get rid of it. It'd be rootin'. I don't know. Anyway. Fucking hell. Alright, you know what? Where's that phone? God dang. Oh, and if those of you who are interested, if you ain't got anything to do on Halloween night, I'll be doing a scum stream in the game for Halloween. They like turn on stuff, they activate stuff, and they activate a haunted house on top of the map. So it'll be me doing a solo run because I told Ed he's not allowed on the stream. Go hang out with your family. So I'll be doing a solo run up there to see what's in the haunted house. I've avoided all videos involving it. I know what you get if you succeed because it was in a thumbnail that I saw. But you go up there, apparently there's a mystery and a thing you got to do or something like that, clues you got to follow, and you get a prize. In a haunted house with catacombs or some shit going on. So, I've been avoiding the place entirely, never been there, so we'll be fresh when we go in Halloween night. Alright. Anyway. Time is it? 6 o'clock. I'm at the top of the hour. I'm just going on and on. Yeah, around here they do that trunk or treat shit thing, and like there's hardly anybody walking around. So it's kind of not. Most of the people that walk around now are the kids that are too old to be walking around, and if you don't give them a fucking full bar, they'll come back later and burn your house down. So it's just really not even fun to give out candy around here. You know, I was going to try and find some Halloween stuff to put up, but I couldn't find it, and I've been, my little IBS issues have been acting up a bit again, which is, less than optimal. So yeah, I haven't had a chance to do anything. Like, at all. Like, I don't even know where the hell they are and where my decorations are. And I forgot to, like, put something up here. It's also weird. Like, I hate when Halloween falls in the middle of the week because it kind of fucks it up for the weekend stuff. 3 kids kidnapped at trunk or treat. Yeah, kids, the candy's in the trunk. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Haunted prize. They give you a personal time zone. You have your own time zone now. God. And let's not forget there are time zones out there that are like 30 minutes offset too, which is just weird. Like now we're just pushing it. I feel like that was people just trying to push the law, push the limits, push the laws, push something, and they succeeded and went, oh, well, that's gonna fuck everything up. Okay. Earth is a dodecahedron. Hedron. Max headroom. Yeah, max headroom. So Earth is a max headroom. Okay. Trick or weed. Now it would be weed or treat. Like as I got older, I would accept candy or weed. Hedron. Dodecahedron. Okay. I haven't said that word in a while. Dodecahedron. Or max headroom. I mean, either way. I'd be fine if max headroom was involved in the planet in some sort of way. He was a pretty good show. We gotta watch that show more on Friday. I have to try to remember that. The fun gummy bears. I have some fun gummy bears, Weasel. If we're talking about the same kind of fun gummy bears. I know I like me some fun gummy bears. That's for sure. And the world is biscuit shaped. That's That I kind of believe. Not entirely, but it could be a giant biscuit with just lots of extra butter that hasn't melted yet. Boodaloo. Oh, okay, that's fine. Dodecahedron is any polyhedron with 12 flat faces. See, the Earth is flat in sections. Well, I mean, there are a couple flat spots. I mean, like most, well, actually, well, no, most modern parking lots aren't flat. Gas station fill pumps in the United States, they have to be flat. So does that count? Does concrete count, or does it have to be like actual flat spot? I mean, there's some pretty flat fields around here. I don't know that it would necessarily be a 12th the size of the surface of the Earth in these little fields, but there are some flat spots. The Earth is shaped like a human centipede. Now, that would be more like the halo loop, would be more like a group of, well, I guess there's really not a group at that point. A ring of human centipede, like in Halo, and like Master Chief wakes up and like pops out of somebody's nose, like, what the hell smells around here? You know what I mean? Something like that. The Midwest is flat. Yeah, I've driven across Kansas, like literally from east to west and from west to east straight across. And yeah, I would say that is pretty fucking flat. The Earth is smoother than a cue ball. Now that's probably just your booty there, Ed. That's I don't know that the Earth is necessarily that smooth. Now there are some places that a couple nuclear bombs would probably facilitate in it becoming very smooth, but we'll be there soon enough, I'm sure. Parallel universes are actually perpendicular. Yeah, well, I do believe that universes do that various realities and universes may actually cross paths. That is, like, I kind of believe that that's what maybe one explanation for ghosts that we see. It may not necessarily be an afterlife, but it may be spots where the multiverses cross. Mark Gibson. If you scaled a cue ball up to the size of the Earth, then it would be much rougher than the Earth. Really? I used to play a lot of pool. But then again, there is a fairly significant amount of grip to a pool ball. Pardon me, as a seed. As it does work English much. And I guess imperfections at that scale of from about 3 inches to really big. That is, yeah, I guess that would make sense. Good point. Yeah. I like to have something to think about. I'd like to learn something like that. What's up, Nigel? 5 more memberships to the Gaggle of Goofballs. Much appreciated as always. Good to have you hanging out here. Andrew Dignan missed BigClive live, but watching from is that Orkney? I feel like, I don't know why I feel like that isn't pronounced like that, but we'll go with Orkney Isles now, north of Clive instead of the U.S. today. There you go, Wheeze. Sports cars are very hard to sell in Kansas. And Bird. Neil deGrasse Tyson says the Earth is smoother. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, all right then. You learn something every day. Has anyone called you a cue ball? Nah, no one's really said anything like cue ball. Like I said, today I'm walking up the street and people are crossing the street to get away from me. So that was, I don't know if you saw that in Clive. I guess if you didn't see it in Clive chat, I walked up to the dollar store today to like grab some quick groceries, which I tend to do on Saturdays just to, not like I need to walk. I walk like 5-6 miles a day at Amazon. Ed can fucking confirm that bullshit. But I like to go out on Saturdays, get some fresh air, walk through the neighborhood, and honestly, I fucking Love the fact that I can put my hoodie on, put my Scrufdog Live hoodie on, put my sunglasses on, and just walk, and people will just fucking cross the street. And I'll just smile. Half the time I'll laugh, or just like giggle and look at them. And I'll just keep on walking. It's like I'm walking home with grocery bags, and there are people like, whoa, it's like, what do you think I'm carrying, like the heads of my fucking enemies or something? Dude, that's fucking potato chips. That's cat food. Ah, that's whatever. But I do think that's funny as shit. People just like, whoa, and go around and all that. Mama, what's going on? I guess the Earth has the problem of one ball's bigger than the other. Yeah, that seems to be a thing. One something always big and bigger than the other in pairs. Don't be swearing and barking so loud. Y'all, you know, I mean, what else do you got to do? And I don't even bother putting headphones on anymore because I just want to hear the dumb shit that people say, like, to their kids. Like, this dad and like 3 of his kids are like, come on, we gotta go. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, he's got them running from, like, in a fucking 4-way intersections, like 2 ways have stop signs, 1 way doesn't. He has them running from one corner diagonally across the other corner to fucking get away from me as I'm coming, like, from one direction. Like, he has them run across an uncontrolled street to get away from me. It's like, you're a fucking retard. Like, what an asshole. You are the literal definition of retard. Slow. Anyway. Phew. Neil deGrasse is trying to be Mr. Wizard. He's kind of probably smarter than Mr. Wizard, actually. Jack Attack, I'll be on the bell next week. What's the bell? Do you have a big poo planned for next week, Jack Attack? Horvac, 50,000 kilometer circumference and 10-kilometer highest peak. Yeah, okay. That's quite smooth. Yeah, that okay. I just got to think of things in scale a little bit. You think about how big the mountains are and shit like that, and how deep the water is. But actually, on the quote grand scale of things, water being 10 miles deep isn't really that big when it's that large of a diameter anyway. Rob says, I told you the axe looked intimidating and I didn't listen. I don't carry the axe in front of me anymore. Now it just says strapped to my back. And look, just because I don't clean the blood of my enemies off of it doesn't mean that you need to be intimidated by it, because you're not my enemy yet. So it's fine. I meant in being a jerk. Ah, right. I don't know. Neil's alright with that kind of stuff, I suppose. I don't watch a lot of his stuff, so maybe I'm missing something. So I was at a vape expo yesterday, and I was talking to someone about disposable vapes, and BigClive came up. Yeah, it's amazing how he somehow comes up in a lot of those conversations, even though like he can barely make a video about them. The couple that have scraped up into the YouTube thing seem to be reference points for that. Weasels, I gotta go lay down, having bad back pain. Well, go do yourself. Sorry, go do your thing. I mean, if you gotta do yourself to do your thing, that's cool. But oh, I had to fart. See, I feel better. But go lay down. What's up, Boozy? How you doing, bud? I bought a dirt bike on LDR. Yeah. Now, as long as it doesn't get stolen this weekend, which good luck finding the wheel and the battery for it, should be fine. Graham Shaw says, I vape. I have for 14 years. Ooh. Well, no, actually, it's been At least 10 years for me, be it nicotine or cannabis. I have 14 years, but I'll be glad to see disposable vapes banned. Yes. The vapes are not the issue, though. It's idiots buy them and then just randomly throw them away. That's why most of my vapes, when I get them, are, you always see the same battery packs. Not that throwing this away all the time isn't also wasteful, but nobody really sells tankers or like things to refill it anymore because a lot of people complain because they're a little wasteful. But they wouldn't be wasteful if you sold them in larger quantities than a little bit of stuff that gets stuck in like just in the containers wouldn't matter as much. But I don't know. It's frustrating. What dirt bike has a battery? Says Jonathan Hughes. Apparently, scum dirt bikes have batteries. That's they have little tiny. They look like little motorcycle batteries. I mean, it's got an electric starter on it. Which is interesting because you can't push start it. So it's a dirt bike that you have to electric start. You can't push start but you can push start the truck and the cars if you find a hill. But no, I don't think you can on the dirt bike. It's one of them things they're all sorting out the mechanics. But it's an electric start dirt bike that shits and gets you all over the place. Just kind of loud. But that's whatever. Oh, a 4. Yeah, I guess that would be the difference, a 4-stroke versus a 2-stroke. You ever refill with RHSO, RHS? I know what that is. Shit. No. I feel like I know what that is or something close to it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess can do any 4-stroke. Dirt bikes have a much more pure RS. It's a more pure Rick Simpson oil. No, I don't think I have. I do get RSO every once in a while. I know. Can you kickstart a 4-cycle dirt bike? I don't even know. Like I've never owned a dirt bike, never owned a quad, anything like that. I thought you could kickstart some of them. Chris is out. Have a good evening, a good weekend, and a good Sunday. Oh, I'll do a check while a bunch of you are still here. Has anybody sent me anything that hasn't gotten here that you haven't seen? Just want to make sure, because the mail can be weird. But like, if you haven't seen me open something that you have sent, then like let me know at some point. Alright. Pretty sure all highway legal dirt bikes have a battery. Yeah, sure you can. There's yeses and nos. I don't know what that. Sure, start the all day if they have a Kickstarter. Hand crank. Oh, you can definitely kickstart a 4 or 2-stroke, says Rob. Okay. Well, yeah, and I don't know why this doesn't have a kickstart on it. I mean, it would kind of make sense. Like they have a chainsaw that you pull start, that doesn't need a battery. Like it would be pretty much applying that same mechanic, just adding the animation for the kick. Which, I mean, I don't know how involved that is, but if the mechanic for a pull start or crank, a manual start exists, I would think all you really have to do is shuffle some tables, add some check boxes, and do a quick quote quick animation. Missed 420. Happy 4. Well, I may not have missed 420. Anyway, happy 420. Chris Probert has some resin and some very smelly bud. Having trouble trying to conceal it. Yeah, the good stuff. What's nice about having it here, you ain't gotta conceal shit. I'm trying to do that before. It involved carbon filters and fans and exhaust and all kinds of shit. Ignitions that do not need a battery are typically called magnetos. Okay. Magneto start. Is it like magneto start, or it just has a magneto in it instead of a battery? I guess that would probably be the second one there. Megavoltmeister, I wonder if Clive is going on the Poppet Show. What is the Poppet Show? I forgot what the email address was for the show. Oh, mouse. That would be what is it? Show at scrufdog.live. Yeah. There, it's in chat. Jacques Sunday for that. What is Sunday for who? Rob, even the XT500 4-stroke, 500 4-stroke had a kickstart? Yeah, I can't imagine that's too easy. I probably have to start gaining some more weight. I don't know that 197 pounds could. God, that's a lot of kick. Uh-oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm getting better at avoiding the mic. I thought you meant like talking like this and not talking, avoiding the mic on a phone. But you mean going clang douche? Yeah. Oh, did I fuck that email? Oh no, fucking. The chat added a space there. I don't know. Oh, it's because I did an at. Whatever. Anyway, how is the boozy today? Is your base nice and secure, sir? I went through mine and everything, at least the base itself is as high as I can upgrade it, as it'll allow me before I go to concrete, so. I just need to finish the fence. I'm better at avoiding it unless he does like 10 in a row just to get everyone to, well, you know. Clive's been on the Pulpit Show. Yeah, I remember the Pulpit Show. I actually gave them, since I'm a Prime, Amazon Prime, I guess you get like one free subscription, like paid subscription for free to give to somebody. I gave them mine last week. LDR there, Boozy. First, our SE base, me and Ed's SE base is pretty strong too right now. I just want to make sure nobody gets my dirt bike, so I took a bunch of pieces off of it. Just bought that bitch. Rolled in there. I had to sell one of my packs so that I could leave with the dirt bike. And I have like $182 in the bank. So, but I'm getting ready to head back down there because I got to sell the city bike that I was rocking for a little while. So I got to sell that by tomorrow. And then I'd have a long ass walk home. Come on, Mouse, maybe post where everyone can get your clip supercomputers as a refresher. Sure. Look at all the boobage. There you go. Rifleman has built-in compression release. I have, oh yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, a lot of these have the compression release to help that, especially if it's pull start or kickstart. I have a 600cc Kawasaki KLR that you can kickstart with automatic compression release. Now, with the compression release on that, is that, when it says automatic, is that something electronic, like a solenoid that's actuating a, like the exhaust valve, or is that in the camshaft profile? Like, do you know which one that is? Off, out of curiosity there, Rifleman. Sunday. The Kawasaki Z900 had a kickstart, says the Pianoman. Boozy is still a roamer, been on SE, and played with Ed. Oh, you're on. Are you guys just shooting each other? Or are you y'all being civil? Boobies, not pancake. No, hey, look at that stack of pancakes, though. When you look at that, it kind of, the butter's just right. It almost looks like boobies that are just like oozing like the syrup. Like you have syrupy boobies. Possibly. A diesel hand crank, says Jack Attack. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you actually managed to get that to work, once it kicked, you would probably land like 50 meters away. So, boom! Wee! Got it! Yeah, that would suck. Mechanical on the kickstart itself. What? Fully mechanical, built right into the exhaust camshaft. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's into the cam. Okay. Nice. Oh, there you go. Oh, good. They're not yelling at each other. Good. I'm not. I don't know that I like flapjack boobies, but I'm fine with booby flapjacks. A lever on the exhaust valve, higher rotational speed, it just springs it off. Okay. Yeah, I know, like I've seen some that it's built in right into a cam profile. And then other mechanical ways to actuate, depending on the RPM, it knows when to actuate. You should see the homemade diesel-powered motorbikes with kickstarts, says Mouse. It's like watching a mix of ballet and sumo wrestling. Holy crap. Oh yeah, I've heard anything Kickstarter just destroys your footwear. Like, I know they sell boots that are made to help with that, but it's just tough. I guess unless you figure out how to, kick it just right and have a steel reinforced spot, but then that steel's got to be fastened to something, and that isn't going to be real happy about it either. The KLR 600 650 is a single, says Rifleman. I've ridden a what was the 600 single I was riding on for motorcycle school? I forget what it was, but it was a 600 thumper. It was an interesting ride. It was just enough for me to get my motorcycle license, and I got pretty good with. I was pretty good by then anyway, because I'd been riding around Gixxer 1000s. Because Kevin's a madman to let me ride that all the time. But that is Kevin. Jonathan Hughes, the first dirt bike that was given to me was a Suzuki TM400, built in 1975. 400cc, two-stroke, way too much power, and too big of a bike for a 129-pound kid at 18. Sold it to get a 125 Honda. Yeah, that would make a lot more, especially a 400 two-stroke. Good lord. Because you just gotta keep them things moving. You can't just like sit around and idle that bitch and take your time. Like, that's a lot of power to keep on. Murder cycle. Yeah, my first bike, the only motorcycle I've ever had that's still back there that I'm going to be giving to my buddy. Like, I hadn't even ridden the thing yet. I just picked it up. It was still in the back of my pickup truck, and some dude's like, nice motorcycle. I just looked at him and went, cool, man, thanks. And just kept walking. I guess he was expecting something different, but it's just like, cool, you're just a moron. Thank you. When I was a kid, I saw this guy break his leg trying to start his old Harley, says C2S. Did it just kick back? Because I've heard of a good kickback on those every once in a while. I feel like that would probably break your leg, if not just toss you off the bike. Jonathan Hughes, a Suzuki Gixxer 1000. I would never get on that. I stay on the dirt. Fuck that. Now, that was the first motorcycle I ever rode, was a 2001 Suzuki Gixxer 1000 with work done to it. My buddy gave it, pulled up. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you want to ride? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, cool. So I drove my truck up to a parking lot. He brought the Gixxer, the furry Gixxer, as it's known. He brought it up there and said, all right, go for it. And I went, are you fucking serious? He's like, dude, I know you know how to drive a clutch, and I know you're not dumb, so I'm pretty sure you'll be all right. And I rode that thing for, what, 2 hours? An hour or two? Something like that. Doing just fine. Even though I had a fucking balls out race bike, I was just chilling, cruising around the parking lot. So, after that, I would ride that or his, was that a 99 Honda 600? I think it was. Before I got my 95 F3 600 CBR 600 F3 Super Sport. So as a girl, I've never used a motorcycle other than a Honda 50 step through. You know what? I rode a dirt bike once when I was, I guess, 19 or 20. I don't know what it was. I just know it was yellow. Didn't know shit about dirt bikes. My buddy was like, he was like one of them dudes that like went to all like the local competition-y things. So I'm sure it was something a little bit more than whatever, because it was the bike he rode all the time on his farm. He's like, yeah, you can ride it, but you can't let it idle. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, just don't let it idle. You just got to stay on it. And I'm like, fuck. So that was my first impression of powered bikes, was don't let off the throttle, just keep going. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. But then once I actually rode the Gixxer, fucking decade and a half later, like that was fine. That wasn't a big deal at all. I also rode the shit out of bicycles most of my life. Well, at least my first my first 20 years. Rifle man, I have a Yamaha R1 parked in my living room. Yeah, that's where me and Kevin parked our bikes. It would not be unusual to walk into the living room and have, like, there wouldn't, it was not unusual to have 5 bikes in there. Kevin would have his 3 bikes. Uncle Dave, which stays with us a lot, would have his bike in there, and then I would park my bike in there. And this was in like a condo, like one of them houses where it's like 4 houses. It's like one big square in each corner is a house. I mean, the living room was maybe 14 by 11. And it had a couch, TV, table, another table, and 5 motorcycles in it. Meme Jeff texts. Though they involve cookies. Oh, and Chris sent a thing a little while ago. Didn't Chris just leave? Yeah, I didn't see those. I got one from Chris, and I guess 2 from Jeff. And everybody's playing Scum again. Alright, hey, let me show you those real quick. I'm sorry I didn't see those. Yeah, like if you send something in or whatever, like tag me to let me know that something's coming in if I don't notice it, because there's a lot to look at here. Let's see. So Chris, before they left, sent this kitty. Oh wow, that's great coloring. I love the little bloop on the nose. And we have from Jeff, Meme Jeff, we got the cookies. A little, what is that? I don't know if that's too much water, unless that's what you're going for. I used to make cookies like that a lot, and then I adjusted something, and they kind of floofed up a little bit. Either way, I would eat the fuck out of those, because that just looks good, whether you want it flat or floof. Those are fucking looking good. Oh, is that for cleaning the tip? When there's days where you just have that not so fresh feeling. Just stick it right there, hit the button, and then you're good to go. Also, an electro circumciser, I do believe they're also used for. One of the more interesting uses, I believe its use was discontinued after like the second try, but either way, something to experiment with. You are welcome. They were to imitate a store brand one. Oh, there you go. Either way, cookies are cookies. And that's one of them Saturday night kind of toys to have around. Thank you for those. Did I hit the microphone? Son of a biscuit. All right, so we got that. I think we're all caught up again. Okay. Phew. Jonathan started on a 125, but that quickly became too small for me, so I got a 250, and that was still too small. Yeah, I mean, you definitely gotta start off with. I mean, if you get something big, you gotta have the control to not take advantage. And at that point, it's not even having control, because when you have an accident, you can't say, "Oh, well, I'll never go past half throttle," but then like you have a problem, like there's an accident, you pull full throttle, and then suddenly you have full power. Like when you start off with a big one, you have to mechanically limit the throttle, to some extent, I would say, or just trade down and work your way back up. Yeah, self-control. Yeah, I was exercising lots of self-control the first time I went 130 miles an hour up I-95. That was my self-control. Allegedly, I was doing that, I should say. Allegedly. No pictures, never happened. Anyway. Who showed the fleshlight? Yeah, it's the OG fleshlight. Goldwing or trike? Are you asking my preferred? Like if I had to choose between a Goldwing or trike? If that were the case, I would go with a Goldwing. I like trikes, but not. It's just not for me. At least not at the moment. I would just need. Either of them would be very comfortable. Trike might be a little more comfortable, but I don't really see that being much of a difference at the moment. So you all have a good evening. Thanks for hanging out. Be groovy out there. I hope your Sunday goes well. Me and Ed will be running around tomorrow. Maybe with our pants off. I guess we'll see. Mouse, I allegedly pinned a CBR 1100 XX Blackbird wide open for a few moments. It's quite windy up there. Well, I mean, hey, when you're playing a video game, of course you're going to be at full throttle. You know what I mean? And video games are so real. It feels like you're just really in that wind when you're going that fast. So of course, it would feel very realistic, as if you had actually done that. Of course, you did not do that, allegedly. So, I mean, that Unreal Engine 5.2 is it's pretty good. What's up, Meme Jeff? One more gifted membership to the Gaggle of Goofball. Just so you know, I don't know if you've been updated. I guess I don't know, but like right now, how unless one pops up, it seems like anyone that gives more than once, all the other ones get kicked back. And since it's not assigning someone immediately to a membership, it'll probably kick that one back. Just so you know, because just so you're not surprised if you see like a refund. No idea why. I've contacted Google myself and they're like, it's not you. Your channel's fine. It must be something on their end. So we've figured out that if you do a gift membership and nothing happens, that even though it said it approved it, it's usually going to get kicked right back. So just kind of warning you on that. I have no idea. Google says the channel is fine, but it seems like that happens to everybody. So yeah, it's not like we're full, you know what I mean? Like, first at one point we had, because of all you goofy asses, we had almost it was almost 3/4 of my subscribers. Like we almost had 700 memberships at one point because of y'all crazy asses. So I don't know why like suddenly Google decides that donations to my channel can only be like one per channel when a lot of you have given multiple per channel without any problems. Like now it's suddenly something in the system has changed. So I don't know. So if it gets kicked back, no offense, you know, it's not like I had anything to do with it. It's just Google being fucking weird. When I talked to them, they said the best you can do is to contact them. And I guess if you tell them to like fuck off and stop blocking shit when I donate to that channel, maybe they can sort that out. I don't know, but it's worth a shot if you would like. Brian Antoine says try Super Chat instead. They leave direct donations alone, it seems. Yeah, I have kind of noticed that too, because that's on a different system. So whatever weird things happening with the membership gifting, maybe it's not with the Super Chat. I have no idea. But just let you know, whatever happens with that stuff, I have nothing to do with it. Rifleman, under ideal circumstances, a motorcycle, specifically a sport motorcycle, is literally prosthetic legs, and you have the ability to run over 100 miles an hour. That's why motorcycles are special. Well, yeah, I guess kinda. It's almost like an exosuit extension that's really moving quickly for you. There's a point where that rated. Which regulation? I have an internal regulation when it comes to risks, says Jonathan Hughes. I've seen too many people get hurt. Yeah, I have too. There's a point where that regulation kicks in, and it is when, and in my mind is like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, sometimes that hits me, and then I go, well, you know what? I'm having fun and just fucking roll anyway. YouTube takes 45 to 60 of the super chat money. No, YouTube takes 30% of super chat. And then the government takes 30% of what's left of that for me for taxes. And that's with donations or super chat. They're all charged out and taxed the same. It's just 1099. Well, it's YouTube taking their 30% and then I get the rest 1099. We just had a really good month, as a matter of fact. We got paid a couple days ago, $450 into the channel coffers. 30% of that I'll have to slide out and put, towards taxes at the end of the year since I'm a contractor. And so they don't take taxes out, but we did a good month. So, cheers to that. Appreciate that. Wow, we are way past Pussies and Pianos. Holy shit. But yeah, cheers to, yeah, everybody donating for the engine and stuff and getting us there. So cheers. And then we'll get the Pussies in Piano. Sorry about that. Y'all gotta tag the shit out of me when it's time for that. God damn. My bad. All right. Man, that is some tasty ass live resin. What's up, Tommy Hanlon? How's it going? just in time for Pussies and Pianos. Haravac, what I dislike about my motorbike is that it weighs 200 kilograms, produces 95 horsepower. It's not too shabby, but a liter bike generally produces around 200 horsepower and weighs 190 kilograms. Yeah. Why the fuck didn't they make my 650 lighter? I don't know. And like, was it a more of an economy model? Whoa. What is not? I don't know what that means. What are knocks? Thank you for 100, whatever that is. Big whopping penis being eaten by a large vertical smile, avoiding censorship. Oh, okay. Is that what you're telling Google that they can go do to themselves? Cheers to that. I guess we'll figure what is. Oh, that's $10 Canadian. Okay, I'm like, I don't. What is a NOK? A knock? Anyway. Cheers. Norwegian crone. Ah, okay. Or is that crony? I feel like that's crony, not crone. What's up, Binky? Spooks Wood? Or, yeah, Spooks Wood, not Spocks Wood. Norwegian. Yeah, it's not the Crohn's disease, yeah. The Norwegian Crohn's disease. Alright, let's see. Let's see if everything's ready for the Kitties and the Rob. Yeah. Mine. You'll understand that in a minute. That's turn. I guess the volume will be good on that. We'll check that in a second. It's not really an economy model. I believe it's one of the most expensive ones in that class for that model year. A CBR 650R. Yeah, actually, if it's a 650R, that would. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Don't know. Anyway, thank you again, Jeff. I guess we'll see if what happens. Like, I'll know usually within 24 hours. It'll pop up, and then there'll be a negative where it's actually taking back revenue. It's fucking weird on the chart thing. But anyway, let me go ahead and bring Rob on over, and then we will do this evening's Pussies and Piano. Next week, we're going to do the stuff that Fama sent in. Let's see. Why is there something in my glasses? Keep getting like weird. I think my eyelashes. Yeah, the eyelashes keep brushing against the back of my lens and leaving like dirt on it. Like, what the fuck? All right. Let's see here. That's and let's push play. And we'll go from there. All right, here we go. Alright. Thank you again, Pianoman. Much appreciated. I gotta go back and listen to your new, well, not necessarily go back, but once stream's over, I'll go and listen to your original piece there. Ooh, what just happened there? There we go. Thank you again for the new piece. Boozy says, Ed called me fat again. Well, I mean, you know, maybe you should craft yourself a mirror and, that's alright. I gained 7 kilograms on LDR, so my girl ain't exactly, I mean, she ain't twigging it or nothing, but, she's pretty healthy, that's for sure. Oh, Aurovac rolled out or is in the process of. If you're still here, have a good evening. Appreciate you doing your thing, hanging out, and not calling Boozy fat. You made me take up 3/4 of the runway before wheels off. Well, how much does your character weigh, Ed? Because last time I checked, like, you were rolling up there like, fucking Run DMC in that bitch. So, maybe Boozy should craft a mirror and hand that to you. Because whenever you're in my plane, it usually takes most of the runway to get up there. So perhaps you should take the ballast out of your ass, and the whole situation might be a little bit better. I'm not saying that Boozy's character isn't, a Fatty Fatterson or anything, because that does tend to happen with his ladies, but I definitely know that the two of you in the same fucking airplane is basically like fucking aircraft carrier ballast, in a paper boat. So. Chubby chasers. Are you guys just chasing each other around? Is that what's going on now? Oh, boy. Where'd Poofers go? Oh, there she is. So I can't believe she hasn't stopped eating, but no, she's right behind Tiny Mama. Yeah, until they, with you two and then getting loot, until they add, frickin' rocket-powered takeoff assist things that you can strap to the wings, it's going to be, you're going to need a good runway. Just watch out for the olive tree. Stocky. Well, the problem is they be stocking a lot of food on them. Make sure Beefcake gets his share. He's looking a bit thin these days. Yeah, he sneaks in every once in a while when I put regular snacks down. And if I come out at night, sometimes I'll slide him a little bit of extra. I wish they could put helicopters in the game. That would be just interesting and horrible. I can't imagine that they would definitely be louder than the plane, I feel. Your girl ain't chunky on that server? Alright, alright. I know on the other one, she we needed to add double doors to the base so that you could get in. And then fucking Ed took the crazy mushrooms and everyone's walking around looking like sumo wrestlers on Ed's screen. Tiny Mama left some food. She doesn't. Ever since she had kittens, whenever treats go down, she always waits. Like, to this point, she'll just sit there and look around and make sure everybody else has treats, and then she looks at me. And I have to look at her and go, it's okay, Mama, those are yours. Like, I have to tell her, and then she'll, start eating. But, she usually won't start eating treats until she makes sure everyone else is eating. And then she'll look at me and I'm like, "You go ahead. Like, please, those are yours." And then she'll start eating. So she just kind of wants to make sure everybody else has some, I guess. That's just something kicked in with her, I guess. Being the mama thing. But those two are always good, especially like Ronnie will actually get full before he goes. But Poofers, she just, I mean, that's, I'd like to say that's all floof, but that ain't all floof. She's not floof, she's poof, but she's big under the poof. When she gets wet, she doesn't turn into like Ronnie. She, yeah, she eats a lot. Yeah, I may do mushrooms on stream. Maybe on Halloween after I get out of the haunted house. Maybe I'll go find some mushrooms. Or just go find have them ready and then we can go tripping balls on stream after the haunted house. It's not a bad idea. They're boozy. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's Velcro. But yeah, just so they can appreciate all the derpy ass shit that happens when you take fucking mushrooms and scum. Like, oh, it's one of the things that's like, there's a lot of development that went into what happens when you take mushrooms in this game. It's like, guys, like, it's kind of appreciated, but at the same time, like, Jesus Christ, like, make sure you're putting resources in the right place. Yeah, a little late toot to you, toot to the Kitties and their 8th birthday. To for Lee, well, Poofers and Ronnie. Otherwise known as Lee Scratch Perry and Megatron. Their formal names. So, the dude. The dude and Mr. Tabinator. Well, the dude's been stomping over. He comes over every day. When he hears me open the door, he'll come running up. I'll leave the door open. He just kind of runs up, puts his head inside, looks around, and then he'll pull out and he'll go over to the food bowl. Tiny Mama was trying to get to him today, so what I've been doing is holding the door with my 3 fingers in between the frame and holding the door because Tiny Mama and like the cats will try to push out. So that way, like it's just snout, and they've a couple of times they've sniffed each other a little bit. Just trying that and eat the shrooms and do the haunted house. I kind of want to see what the haunted house has for itself since I've never done the haunted house. Um, then we'll do the shrooms. Like I'd rather like see what this is all about because I've not even watched a video. I want to just see how the haunted house is like before we go goofing around with it. But yeah, I'm just trying to get them to know each other a little bit and um go from there. Like when I open the door, he'll walk back and he'll start rubbing the door. A few times he's rubbed my legs, but he still won't really, like when I reach over to pour the food in, he'll still back away from my hand. Although today I did hold some treats out instead of just food, like kind of out the door. And he sniffed them in my hand and then just kind of sat back but didn't flinch. And then I just set them on the ground and he ate them. That was the first time I've ever done that. And like I'm not saying that I've set aside a specific $500 for initial vet treatments and getting everybody like flea medicine if needed. Like I'm not saying that there's $500 set specifically aside for that, but there might be $500 already set aside for the dude's vet bills. So we'll see. But I am not rushing anything. It is all up to him. But with that, Mr. Tabinator's been coming over a little more often. Like he still like eats and then gets the hell out of there, but he's not like totally freaking out to get the hell out of there. And he's been coming up as I've been pouring food sometimes instead of waiting till I'm done. So he's kind of getting used to me. But we'll see. Woo, what happened up there? I assume we're still going here. Yep. Franco, good. Have a good night. My YouTube control panel just crashed. That's weird. Alright, there we go. Well, we're good. Fuck that. Yeah, okay. Never mind. We're good. Thank you, Franco. Have yourself a good evening. I will talk to you later on. Can you, or can a cat start a fire by rubbing your legs? Probably if it tries hard enough. Wow, there was a lot of food lit. I guess they're trying to eat the enamel at this point. Marco the Great. What's up? Hi from Ohio. Nice cats. We adopted two kittens from the shelter. They are chartreux. Yeah, that's the son and daughter of a stray cat that was in my alleyway. 8 years and 67 days ago, as a matter of fact. Their 8th birthday was Thursday, and they were born 65 days after we took in their mama. She was in here earlier, but so Thursday was their 8th birthday. And the other cat that was in here was from the Harford County Humane Society. And fuck, when was that? 10 years ago? I think it was. She was a kitten. 4 months old. Yeah, I think when we got Tiny Mama, they estimated she was about 6 months old, and I think Spaz they thought she was 4 or 5 months old. See you, Franco. Oh, the freaking camera's bouncing around. Guess it's been doing that. Like, I cannot wait till I move this around, and I'm going to add lighting in the hallway where this will be happening, which is back, behind, or in front of Poofers there. And then hopefully this camera won't bounce around so damn much all the time, because I don't always remember to lock in the camera. There is the frickin' CatCam. There it is. Jesus. And for some reason, it never remembers to just lock the focus in. You have to fuck with it every time you open this thing. And I don't understand why this doesn't save settings for cameras. I assume it's something I've not figured out or am doing wrong, but that's whatever. Graham Shaw. Right, folks, I really must be off. I have to get up in less than 5 hours. Thanks to clocks. Good night, all. Cheers. Lol. Get some sleep. You push it a lot, Graham Shaw, but that's all right. That's all right. I got 1 hour of sleep Thursday into Friday because of IBS. And then last night I got 11 hours of sleep, so that seemed to kind of help me out a little bit. I laid down last night and I went, you know what? I do not give a fuck about tomorrow. I'm just going to sleep until I'm ready. I don't want to set an alarm. I usually set an alarm for 10 a.m. just so I don't, waste the day, but I did not give a shit because the day before I gave a lot. So Ronnie's minds, yeah. I guess they really like they're getting used to the fancy feast pate. We'll see how they like the Royal Canine. cat food. Stretch it out, buddy. Alright. He's finishing up. Well, that didn't work, did it? Try that. There we go. What's up, everybody? Alright, so we got anything there? No, we're good there. Good. That's all good. Good. Everything's working. Okay. Probably. Anyway. Graham Shaw is out here. Autocorrect is changing Graham to Grandma. No autocorrect. He's not that old. There it says Fallout. Yeah, I love autocorrect. It's pretty, and it's been around for so long, but it is still derped. Marco, ours are already microchipped and fixed, yeah, as are mine. Great thing to do. Keep everything. You got to be weird. Watch, like, make sure your microchip thing isn't one of them companies that if you don't pay, suddenly your record disappears, like some douchey shit. Just kind of keep an eye on that, just to make sure. I've seen a couple companies starting to do that. That if you don't pay to have access to your account, then as soon as you stop, like the record just goes away. I don't know how they're able to do that, but I've seen a couple that have done that. $4.75 a piece for both. It's not too bad. Get them done. Yeah, when I got spaz from the Harford County Humane Society, it was like a holiday fall whatever thing. She only had to pay $50, and she came, fixed, neutered, whichever one the girl version is, and had all her and had most of her shots. We took their records and took them to our vet. Got the follow-up shots done, and she's been fine since, except for her weird allergy thing that she's been dealing with her whole life. Oh, it's almost 4:20 somewhere, isn't it? Oh my, it is almost 4:20. So, let's see. Put this in our hands. Spade. Okay, it is Spade. I always forget which. As Ori, yeah, I got, she shut again. I gotta, I actually have mice thawing in the refrigerator right now. I'm gonna feed her tomorrow and clean the tank up a little bit while she's eating. Rob's doing the countdown. We're almost, oh. Scruff in space. Black Watcher resent of video. Still getting an error. System status. All systems operational. Wait, hold on. I just hit the back button. Seems like it might be working. Fuck. It tries. I don't know why Dropbox just does not like me at all. Like, I can't even log in. When I try to log in, it just is like, nope. Yeah, I don't think Dropbox is just working real well on us. My apologies. I'll have to dig into Dropbox this week. Let me put that on a notepad, see if I can figure out what's going on. Because I'm sure it would be working, but I just keep getting error messages. Dropbox Studio PC. Alright. Like, it might be something where it's trying to log me in and there's something that's keeping it from logging me in, or I have no idea. But that might be what the problem is. Alright. Move that over there. I don't know why it says I have a new something. What do I have a new of? I don't have a new of anything. Anyway, alright. Are you starting 1-800-SCRUFF with the low voice clips?
Oh, baby. You're getting this at no cost. Yeah, ain't nobody charging you for that, baby.
Yeah, we're good. It's a rum and coke time, says the Pianoman. Well, that is just fine, sir. I used to drink a lot of rum and coke. What the fuck rum did I drink? Drank a lot of Captain. What was the other rum I drank a lot of? Can't remember. I did a lot of rum and cokes before I pretty much just started drinking mostly Jack and Cokes, Longhorn iced teas, not Long Island, Longhorn iced teas, and variations of vodka and fruit juice to start off as soon as I walked in the door. Got Cat Morgan's. Yeah, Cat Morgan's good. Never had a problem with it. Marco is on a tranquilizer. That's probably not a good thing. Well, yeah, unfortunately, no, yeah, that doesn't seem like a great thing. Oh, here, button, work button. Ah, oh, damn it. There's Tiny Mama. Yoo-hoo. Mama, Tiny Mama. There you go. That's their mom. Hi, Mama. Meow. Hello. Say hi. She did. Say hi. Right there. There's the camera down there. Go meow. Not that you'd be able to hear her necessarily. But yeah, that's their mama. She was, our neighbors found her under their shed and let us know because they knew that we had a cat. So she is 8 years and about 6 months old. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? My stream deck just went crazy. Sorry. Holy shit. Don't move. All right, now she just walked away. Okay. But yeah, just in case you missed Mama, that's Tiny Mama right there. Let me put that back on in case anybody else comes in. Really wish I gotta see if you can color code those buttons. Yeah, there's a Mama icon there. Any cat toy recommendations? Let's see. The captive ball thing. All the cats love messing with, where it's like a big ring, a smaller ring, and then a real small ring, and it's got a ball that just spins around. Sometimes they have like a little feather on top. Like all the cats fucking love that. Like I have a couple of them in the house. Like Ronnie will sit there for like a half hour and just poof, poof, just smack it around. And if it gets stuck, he'll go to the next level, and then he'll just move around. Like they fucking love that. um, Obviously the laser pointer. You know, just be careful. Don't hit them with the eyes. I use a green one, and they seem to like the green one. You don't necessarily have to have red, apparently. Um, let's see. Let me show you their favorite cardboard thing. Not a sponsor. Just let me. Where's a window I can use? They love the fuck out of this scratcher to the point. There's something from Fama. To the point that I have extras now. You can probably find it cheaper. I do need to look around because there's probably some decent clones. But this, there it is. It's $20. But they absolutely they shred this and like this is 4 cats to go at this thing all day every day, and it like I still have one on there. It's like been there for what 4 months, and I finally just flipped it. Let's see, copy link. All right. Chat. Paste as plain text. There's the link in chat. They fucking love that scratcher. And then, like I said, what I did was after that they dug down, like about halfway into the first side, I just flipped it. And now they're digging into the next side. And then when they get about halfway through that, I'm going to flip it again just to kind of change it up a little bit. But I mean, the first flip, they got halfway through the first side after about 4 months. And I have another one ready to go as soon as they get that one going through. Any kind of climbing stuff, anything that you can get them up high. Like I have shelves. I have a video time lapse somewhere of me putting together a bunch of cat shells and stuff, and they like to go up like near the ceiling. I got a hammock up there. I did a picture of Ronnie up there for one of my thumbnails. Like Ronnie sleeps up there sometimes. But anything you can do to get them up high as well is good for cats. Good night, Paul Norman. Appreciate you hanging out. Let me close that. Some pasta sister made for dinner from Fama. We have tonight's dinner for Fama. Is that maybe? Oh, hold on. What is that? Almost looks like broccoli pasta. Can't tell the seasoning, or maybe cauliflower. Not broccoli. Yeah, cauliflower. Or yeah, I think that's cauliflower. Something like that. But that looks pretty fucking good. What's the sauce type thing? Do you know? Is that the cardboard scratcher? Yes, that is a cardboard scratcher. That is a nice cardboard scratcher. They really fucking like that thing. Anything that gets that cat's high, just catnip in general. Like they don't, and that's going to be something not all cats. That looks good, Fama. Thank you for that. That is cauliflower. Okay. The sauce seems kind of red, kind of thin, like a light sauce. Like sometimes a light sauce is good as long as there's a lot or enough of it to cover everything. Kind of light sauce. I'm going to, as far as my dinner goes, since you know it's 7:30, baby. It's high time to start talking about food on this stream. You know that. My that's so damn. Hold on, let me get something to drink here. One moment, please. Yeah, it does kind of look like pad thai there, Jeff. I have a little bit of club sandwich, ham and turkey bacon club sandwich left. I'm going to eat that, and I have no idea. I might make some spaghetti. Maybe I'll make some spaghetti tonight. Make a big thing of spaghetti. That way I'll have something to eat tomorrow before and after the stream. You know, just to kind of speed run that. And I can also check our bases. We may do that tomorrow too. Before we all run out. Maybe we'll or actually towards the end of the stream, maybe. Well, we'll see. We may jump in and out of the other servers just to check them out. How do I send you my cat pictures, Marco the Great? Let's see. The easiest and quickest way would be via text message, like on your phone. You can send them to the show's telephone number, and that would be regular telephone, like, you know, I'm in Baltimore, Maryland, or WhatsApp. Either one, the same phone number is tied to WhatsApp or a regular phone number. Pizza baked spaghetti, says Killer Mike. That's pretty fucking good. I feel like I've had something like that before. But anyway, phone number if you want to send cat pics to the shit. How many fucking keywords do I need here? God damn. What is it? 667. I'll just put it in chat at this point. Google's really good at filtering out spam. 667-290-3538. Scrufdog Live. So if you want to send like cat pics or anything, that's really the easiest way, because email is there's a weird delay in the show email. Who blew up all your shit, Mike? Did you guys figure that out? Like, was that Avenger, or I feel like he was on a different server on his stream, but I didn't look. Pizza baked spaghetti. I feel like I made something like that before at some point. I mean, the shit's fucking good. I just don't have any kind of dough stuff. No, it was Avenger? Okay. I kind of figured. He went a little, they fucking nuke the place, for fuck's sake. Redneck Atheist. What's really weird is that almost every pasta dish can have its seasoning swapped for Chinese-style sweet and sour sauce and be awesome. This is true. There are a lot of pasta dishes like that it's really just the base or the culture or the style you pick from. Is all the hard ingredients are the same. It's just which fucking shaky shake did you pick up will change all the fucking things. The Avenger must have been busy. I'll have to go back and watch that later on. Now, how are we getting to dick pics? We're talking about spaghetti and dick pics. That's fucking great. All right. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Okay, let's fix that. Are we on the okay? That, hit that button. There we go. All right. Don't let the Italians hear. Yeah, I know if that is true. Well, you know, you say that most cultures, if they heard me kind of say that, really, like the reflex reaction would be, you motherfucker. But maybe once they calm down and thought about it, it'd be like, yeah. Because you also got to figure different seasonings sometimes require different types or methods of preparation. So that lends into the cultural influence of that specific dish, depending on the spice of, you know, how it has to be cooked as well. I don't know, you know, just trying to make sure I'm not getting hits from like the Yakuza, the Italian mafia, whatever the hell the Chinese, well, the Chinese, that's just the government. They don't really have a specific hit squad. It's just the government. Or anybody, any just generally crazy people in America. Like, so, yeah, like, so apparently somebody thought I was selling drugs too. I was walking down the road with my groceries, like someone in a convertible Mustang. They pull up and they're like, hey, what you got? I'm like, I got fucking groceries. What? He went, oh, never mind. Thought you're somebody else. And he took off. I'm like, what the fuck? So now everyone's scared of me and I look like a drug dealer, I guess. Or, I don't know. Are you interested in, you want to check out my family size bag of potato chips? Because I'm a fucking, well, I can't really say I'm a fatty fat anymore. Okay, if I put the 80 pounds back on, I could probably say, but yeah, I don't really feel like putting all that back on. Feeling like what we got here. Just make spaghetti, put it in a pan, add mozzarella cheese, pepperonis, Italian sausage on top, put it in the, throw it in the oven to melt the cheese. Oh, so you don't actually use a crust? Because I feel like I've actually made spaghetti on a crust. Like everything you said, but with a crust on it, and then like did the toppings thing on it. Pretty sure I did that once, and I'm pretty sure it was fucking fantastic. If the lazy man lasagna, yeah. But with the crust on there, if you bake the crust first, so you get that you know, not all the way obviously, but you get that initial crust, so your crust is a little, you know, firmer than floppy. Obviously, you don't want to get it hard, but you get that crust together, you get that the pizza thin enough, and you get enough golden top on the cheese. Hold that shit together. I do remember it being fucking good, whether I made it or wherever the hell I had it. Do that but with crust. Try that. You can't even walk home. Yeah, like I can't even walk home these days without people wanting to buy my drugs. It's like, nah, man. Like I got this at the dispensary. Go fuck yourself. And no, you can't have a cigarette. Jesus Christ, they're like $50 a piece nowadays. I mean, I'm only smoking 4 packs a week at this point, so like, At least I'm not spending much money on it. And this week I really actually was closer to 3.5 packs. All right, let's see here. We have, oh, I gotta assign. Hold on. Oh, so Jeff's just sent us a picture of some wieners. So if you'd like to see Jeff's wieners, there you go. There's meme Jeff's wieners. Got a little carrot action in the background too. So I mean, at least you're just getting some vegetables up in there too, you know. Anything other than that kind of wiener picture would not necessarily be appreciated, but we're good with that one. If Scruff was a dealer, it would be Legos. Like, hey man, I got some fucking 2x4 bricks. Pure white. Oh yeah, mint. I got a pretty, much to C2S's chagrin, I do have a pretty decent overstock of Legos at this point. Renegade Atheist, I always cook my pizzas with in broil mode. Is that with the crust pre-cooked, I take it? Because I know a lot of pizza recipes, like at home, they want you to pre-cook the crust just because you don't have ultra super fucking holy shit convection oven going on. Let's just call it an excavator bigot by C2S. Don't worry, buddy. Hey, you know what? Once we're done the engine, maybe you know, we can always do excavator part 2, the revenge. And then we could always have them battle it out. I can get Ed over here. We could link him up, one of them to his phone. It would actually be the excavator because I ain't putting him through the hell of trying to get the custom profile for Johnny 5. But we could have like excavator versus Johnny 5 mech battle, like if we ever do that. So you never know. You never know. What is Mousy in the housey no longer? Mouse has to go sleep. Mouse had a big day at the trains. You go sleep, buddy. You go be the mouse in the house that's snug under the rug. Yeah, those were some pretty long wieners there, Jeff. That's a good collection, I suppose, of wieners. At least you know they'll fill the bun. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Nah, like I haven't actually had a good pizza in a while. The last time I had anything pizza-like, if I'm remembering, was that, what's the big giant thing that's like a fucking hot pocket of pizza? It was like this, like it was like a fucking monster thing. I had that for a while. Like I didn't realize that, I think I ordered like a medium one and it was enough to feed a family of like 50. One of the things you look at and you're like, Jesus Christ, man, like maybe fucking 2, 3, 4, actually, gee, wow. When was that 275? That was about 7 years ago. A calzone or calzone or whatever way we Americanize it. Boozy, Ed is anything but happy with me right now. He didn't like the payback. Oh, here we go. Good grief. Oh, I just can't put you two in the same room together. Yeah, like you two, you know what? Like maybe next season we should have you two on LDR versus me on LDR just to see if your squad can even last. And that can be your first streaming session. A season of like with you two, it would be like a fucking reality TV show on Scum. Like, holy shit, the way you two go back and forth. How many guns you got, Ed? Give me your guns, Ed. Like, oh my good grief. It's like fucking Hollywood Hills Wives of fucking Scumland. Ed versus Boozy. Meanwhile, I'm in the background just like, I don't know, I'm just waiting to clam slam somebody. Whatever. Oh my. Oh my word. Jesus. God, like, look, on that server, he's a dude, you're a chick. Just figure out if there's a fuck mechanic and just go for it. Because, like, you guys really need to hump it out. Like, there's a lot of tension right there. Ah, there's Marco. Oh, holy shit, Marco. That's fucking awesome. Look at these little kitty cats. Holy shit, those are beautiful little grays or blues, depending on where you want to call them. Look at them. Oh, ho, ho. That is great. Good on you for fucking here. You know what? Hey, everybody. Cheers to Marco for adopting two kitties. Much appreciated. And also, I'll very appreciate the picture as well. Those are fucking cuties. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Yeah, little cuties. They look like freaking carbon copies of each other, too. See the tails, the eyes, the expression. There's even the ears are the same color. The beams are the same. They kind of match the tile work. That's going to be interesting when you're walking at night. Ask me how I know. Hey, Ronnie, how you doing? All right. Because Ronnie's the same color as my carpet, which is a slightly darker version of your carpet. Nah, that's cool. Very much appreciate. That is Marco. What is your full name on here? Marco. Where do you go? Marco the Great in chat. That is their freshly adopted kitties of approximately 4 months in age. Oh well. All right. Yeah. Why are the floor tiles looking at me? It looks AI generated. They are pretty close. They are pretty close. But I can look at it enough and see that it is most likely not AI generated. I think we're good there. Yeah, the cats don't have 50 beans, 5 tails, look like Cerebus. That's cool. Thank you for the picture. Much appreciated. As we like to share our kitty pictures and Doge, like we're down with the Doge, all your we like cat pictures, dog pictures, and like food pictures and space stuff. Like Chris will occasionally send in pictures of like the Aurora Borealis. I think someone else has as well. I'm guessing that's like is that a natural gas? Out of curiosity, if you don't mind me asking, is that a natural gas or a propane fireplace? And how does it do for you? How would you consider it economical to use? Because I've always wondered, about putting in some sort of like a fireplacey thing in the house, and I realized that takes extensive structural work to do it right with the fireplace or proper ventilation if you don't want to do the full, like chimney kind of thing. I know there's various ways to get around that and get one in, but I've always been curious as to how that is. Chameleon cats. Yeah, you're gonna have to make sure you got something different on. I don't know if the collars are a different color, but yeah, you definitely have to make something different on them because they're damn close. Oh, you do have different color collars on them? Okay. Yeah, I can't quite tell. It looks like one might be a sky blue and one's more of a turquoise, perhaps. Got a Marie Calendar frozen strawberry rhubarb pie. We'll let you know if it's any good since you can't find any, says C2S. Yes, by all means, because if that works, I'll have an idea of what to look for. Because you never know, it may pop up in some store. Sam has 13 cats and 1 dog. That's a lot of pussy. I have 4 indoor cats, 5 outdoor cats, an occasional fox. Not that they're my cats or fox, they just hang out. I may soon have 4 outside cats and 5 inside cats, but we'll see how that goes. Mama tried to get out to see him, and she did actually get out a couple weeks ago. Like she managed to get through the door, because I didn't notice her coming. Now I'm just way more careful. So she stepped onto the porch, and they just kind of looked at each other. So I just like nonchalant as shit, like because jumping is going to make everybody run. Just nonchalant, just kind of reached down and, hey, what's up, Mama? Let's see, let's put you right back here. But she didn't, like, nobody yelled at each other or even hissed. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I have 2 cats and 4 electric bikes. Well, hey, that's nothing. What does the fox say? Usually it's crunch, 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 and then rolls. Like, the fox doesn't really eat much of the food. He kind of just nibbles it a little bit, takes a few bites, and then he'll roll back out. Well, he or she, they. Yeah, we'll see how it goes with the dude. Like, he stuck his head way in the door today before he turned back around. But like I said, I ain't gonna push him. Well, we have a neighborhood fox. It's not my fox. He just stops by about once a week now. But I'm kind of putting something together to, if at some point I want to place a dish of cat food inside the door, but have part of the house sectioned off from the other cats with the same grid I use for the kitchen, that little like 1x1-ish big grid, to separate them so they can still sniff each other. I may bring home a bunch of cardboard from work and make like a wall kind of thing where they can see each other, and the dude can kind of move around if he's going to run upstairs or back out the door or whatever. So I got to kind of start assembling that just to still separate them in case he comes in. But I got to get it done, even though I am still just like, are you coming in today? Nope. All right. But we'll see how we go. So, you ever think about that patio? I have like a complete vision and rough, I don't know, I'm a fucking electronics nerd. A rough schematic drawing blueprint, whatever, of the patio I want to put out front to extend my front porch down, and then put an access way of some sort out to it, so that will be fully enclosed, reinforced, yada yada, so my cats can't get out. No cats can get in. Like, still up the front porch would be fine or whatever. But this would be closed off, and then I may install cat doors for evening. We'd have to see how that goes, but if I did that, I would probably install like a cat door, but up high, so that mostly only cats would be able to get to it. Something like that. We'll figure out. But I'll need to build a patio out there first, and then figure out how to do it, because I wouldn't mind the cats being able to go outside and get some fresh air. And like really be able to meet the other cats, because they would be screened in, basically regular screen, chicken wire, and then regular screen. And I would probably go through and do I have to find the right kind of stuff, but a synthetic stitch to it, probably every foot, just to kind of hold it all together and reinforce it some, but keep bugs out, keep the cats separate, but not, or something, I don't know. The screen type I haven't worked out, but structurally wise, I'm pretty sure I know how I would do it. And I would actually probably talk to my neighbors, because they do that shit themselves. They work for contractors. One's a master carpenter, one's a master electrician. And I don't know what the other one is, except for an asshole, but they do really good work. Like, they've done a lot of additions to their house, and they built their front porch themselves, and did their roof, and they're working on elevating the fucking second floor a little bit. So it's kind of like, well, I don't really only have to walk about 20 feet to the left to find a good contractor, or at least use them as a consultant. So I am already looking into resources for an outdoor patio kind of thing. I can also tell the two cats apart, says Marco, because Grayson has already become the alpha cat ruling over Smokey. Both are females. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's usually a good way to tell. Yeah, yeah. See who kind of is a little more subby to the other one, or who gets swatted more. Very risky days back then when I look back. What? Reminds me of when I visited family with an ex. Oh boy. Tiny Mama did a ninja. She is she is very ninja. She does kind of disappear and poof in and out as well. She, even as a calico, she does really blend in kind of well with stuff. Not as much as Ronnie does with the carpet or Trent. Some of you may remember Trent, their sister, Black Cat, where like somehow Trent could lay on like a white blanket and you still just wouldn't see her. Like anywhere she laid, she just looked like a shadow. She just blended in. She had, I love the meme I saw recently, like of the black cats just sitting there, and it's like, woman, I spend hundreds of dollars on shampoo, conditioner, after treatment, styling, whatever. Cat licks my fur, and like it's some luxurious black cat. Like that's pretty much Trent. Yeah. She used to fall asleep with her head in a water bowl, like pretty constantly. It's like she was a water cat for sure. It was a story of titties on the table. Yeah, I kind of was looking at that. That's pretty good. Do you believe cats have a sixth sense? I actually do. They seem to know if you don't feel good. Well, yeah, actually, if you're fresh here, Marco, just so you understand my theory of cats, which I've spoken of this a few times, so everybody else, we're good. So as far as I'm concerned, and like I'm fucking dead nuts serious about this, I think cats are aliens. I think they are our alien overlords. I think they're merely here to watch us and to at some point do something, whether that's to harvest us for food, to enslave us at a home planet as the ultimate litter box cleaner. Like, maybe they need some sort of labor at their house. Maybe that's what various disappearances are, or alien sightings are actually cats taking people back to their home planet to clean our litter boxes. Or maybe one day they'll just decide it's time to eat us. And, all that sniffing and licking and rubbing is basically just checking to see if we're ripe yet. Maybe they've done this a million times before and we taste different at a certain level of evolution, and they're just checking us every once in a while to see if we're ripe. And considering how much cat activity has gone up in the recent 5, 10, 15 years, we might be getting pretty close to being ripe. So that's kind of a more scary theory. But yeah, I absolutely believe that cats probably have a lot more than a sixth sense, because they are definitely our alien overlords. Just waiting for something. What? I don't know, but they are waiting for something to happen. What's up, Akalar? How's your weekend been so far, as it were? So yes, I do believe they have a sixth, seventh, probably even more. Kind of like the Dolphins and the Hitchhiker's Guide to That's kind of Fama, but even more so. Marco the Great, they won't eat me. I'm full of meds because of my heart attack in 2021. Ah, hence the trank. Not necessarily, no. Like I said, they may not want to eat you, but you may still be suitable for, as a kibble dealer. Like, they'll give you like for sure if they know you have a heart condition. I would imagine since you've treated well, as I assume you will treat your cats well, so you'll be in good rapport with them when it's harvest time. I believe those who have been friendly to the cats will probably have jobs at the home planet, maybe as a kibble dealer, litter box cleaner, someone to move the furniture to get the little toy balls back for them, that kind of thing. Oh, you're fine, Akalar. You are a busy person with a lot of video editing to do, as you have a lot of cutscenes and like you have very professional videos. By all means, yes, do your thing. And if you've never seen Akalar and you like old school tech, by all means, get the fuck over there because Akalar has some awesome videos on teardown, cleaning, theory of operations, and such on classic old school technology like meters and computery stuff. Just I think some audios, like all kinds of equipment. Like it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Great presentation style as well. C2S. I saw my wife, slightly drunk, yelling at the TV, "Don't go in there! Don't go in the church, you moron!" She was watching our wedding video again. Ha! There you go. Yeah, that is a fucking horror movie. Well, it was. I don't know if anything exists of that fucking. I'm sure somebody's got a video of it somewhere. Thanks. Oh, yeah, dude, you're good. You're good at Galar. Meme Jeff, crazy amount of effort. See, there you go. What's up, Leon? How you doing tonight? I guess I'll probably be I'll be coming out of this quick. We're having a pretty good flow tonight. Why don't we see if we can go to 820? Yeah, down a tie that way it'll be 420 somewhere. Let's do a top of the hour toast and shit. Y'all hanging out this long, like for some unknown fucking reason. We'll do a top of the hour toast and we'll drop another VertoThermoWhoofle since that thing's preloaded. Then we'll rock out for the last 20-ish minutes. Then I'm going to go eat that. Go check to see if I've been rated yet on SE and LDR. See if Boozy and Ed are just standing there shooting each other. You can go from there. I'm gonna scratch my fucking breastplate here. Or not, what is that? What's the thing that's is that the solar plexus? The little thing at the base of your breastbone? Is that the solar plexus? You're kind of right. I am already doing what the cats want and not the other way over. There you go. See? And like, it's just beginning. You have no idea. You have no idea. We are good. No, you're not. Sorry, Boozy. You meant to put "we are good," comma, for now. Solar plexus is lower mid. Like it's the thing right where the bottom ribs come together, right? That's part of the thing that helps control your breathing. That's what it knocks the wind out of you when you hit there. If I'm remembering, like 5th grade biology, I guess. I don't fucking remember 5th grade hardly. Yeah, isn't like your solar plexus in your breast? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna have to. Now I'm curious. I'm gonna have to go look that up. Maybe I'll look that up while I'm eating some pasta. Some pasta. Got some pasta. Where are the diaphragm? Well, the diaphragm, that's at the base of your lungs. No, not a solar Lexus. We're not an electric car. Oh, yeah, top of the hour toast. Cheers, everybody. 8 o'clock. And I still got the picture of the 2 cats up right now. Like, like I'm just leaving them up because, like, that's just leave that up for a minute. It's just cool. They kind of remind me of Larry when he was a cat. That's the 2. That's Larry is a Russian blue that was the brother of, he's the brother of Trent, the black cat, and then, Lee, and, well, Poofers and Brownie. But yeah, it's a good picture. What's up, Ren? Xiphoid process. No, it's not a Lexus IS300. There's no, they don't put Lexus IS300s in your chest plate, Rob. I mean, if it were like a plate carrier, and I guess if you could squish well, that would be really fucking heavy to put in a plate carrier, though. I mean, I guess you could chop it up. Still be a little heavy. I don't know, is add on here? How many layers of fucking hood do you think you'd need to be effective against, like, 45 or 9mm-ish, little pistol-y stuff? Hell, I don't know, even a 357, but at that point, I know you're getting into some kick. Some kick. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind me. I'm trying to get high, but not really. I do know my tolerance. How many layers of a Lexus IS300 hood? Like if you cut it to fit in a plate carrier, pew pew plate carrier. Like how many layers of the hood you think would be sufficient before it be rated as bulletproof against like most pistols? You just say gun stuff and Ed's just like, boo. Hey, what's up? How many loaves of bread to stop a 50? You know what, Rob? I'm sure someone has done that. Like who's that guy that 50 blew up on him? What was that, a year or two ago? I think he did a lot of 50 shooting stuff. I feel like I've seen that video. Let's see, unbraced, 4 to 7, 2 to 3 if you go through all the bracing. Well, what about the fact that a lot of the hood has the additional spot welds to add bracing to the hood itself? Would that count? Would that help? Kentucky Ballistics. Okay. Yeah, I watched that video. Like that was fucking rough. 50 BMG nearly took his neck off. Yeah, but that was a fucking tough video. Like he said, this is a hard video to watch. And I watched and I went, yeah, dude, that is a fucking tough video to watch. And this is the first of your videos I think I've ever seen. And I'm like, damn, dude. Like, phew. But he put his thumb in it. Well, at least, yeah, it's a little slightly worse thing that would happen than if you got the good old Garen thumb going on there. Jesus Christ. He put his thumb in it. Yeah, don't put your thumb in a Garen. Put your thumb in the hole. Boop. Electron box. Late to the party, was remotely fixing a laptop. By all means, do your thing. Fix away. Is that remotely fixing a laptop or remotely fixing a laptop? The hoods are only double wall 18 gauge. Ah, okay. Fine. Oh, wait, so you'd have to add 14 gauge to the 18 gauge for it to even the start? Oh, no, okay, so you said 4 to 7 with the out or 2 to 3 width. So you'd have to add thicker material to it for it to be considered starting to be bulletproof. That kind of defeats the purpose, but it's a good comparison. Yeah, his father told him to put the thumb in the neck hole while he drove to the hospital. Fuck. My cats just had me order that cat scratcher. It was 21 bucks. Cool, that's cool. Yeah, they can be tough. Like, it's amazing how they can just start hitting the buttons for you. Looks like Electron is sending something in for us. Oh, and we have another one from Marco. Oh boy, look at them cutie pies. Then we'll see what Electron sent in. Where is bottom capture? I need to, hold on, I need to move this up front. This needs to be near the top. How about right there? Top capture, bottom capture. Oh, that fucking makes sense, you dumbass. There we go. Here we go. Bam! Get an attack. Look at them. Little cutie pies. With the little paws, with the little paws, the little fudgy paws. With the little poofiness, the little... I love that on cats, a little poofy chest. Like every cat has a poofer chest. Poofer! Can't type well with my pepper gloves on, says Lock Watcher. Oh, I'm sure your phone appreciates it. I don't poo for cats. Thank you for that. Let's see here. Electron, that's a different bring that all big stuff style Electron. Cat got in a fight. We found 4 bites in arm. Ow. Holy shit. Hold on. Let's see. Oh. Okay, cat. Huge. I guess that's an indoor. Is that an indoor outdoor cat? Or do you have other cats that would have wanted to chew on? Oh, look at that little guy. He's a little D-loaf. Poor dude. Big old ouchie there. Oh, I gotta look at that again. Hey guys, everything seem okay? Or like, is y'all like all good there? Swipe that back over. That, there, that. Alright. Alright. Let's see, we got about 12 minutes left. Hey, cat. Are those really pepper gloves? Not blood and drug gloves? Asked Fama. Well, I mean, you know, you grind the peppers right. You add a little bit of the cocaine. And then, like, you always know where your coke is because ain't nobody else doing that stuff. You know what I mean? So it could be, you know, a leveling part thing, you know. Half here, half there. Cocaine, snorted. Ouch. Definitely know it's Lock. It's that super Lock brand. Little pancake with a logo. It's not the first time she put her whole arm in another cat's mouth and it cost me. She's not the brightest and the painkillers made her very sleepy. Ah. Good night. The cats are calling for feeding time. Have a good night. Hey, you do too. I appreciate you stopping by, Marco. Feel free to hang back out. I do this every Saturday. Sundays I do a video game stream, and Wednesday we put Legos together. Right now we're working on the Earth, Sun, and Moon thing right there. We also did a forklift, the moon lander, space station, phone booth. There's Johnny Five over there. We've done a lot of the Calco, a bunch of stuff actually from Gouda in the Netherlands, or yeah, right. Anyway, have a good evening. Appreciate the awesome cat pictures too. That's pretty good. Yeah, there is a slight difference in the eyes. Yeah, ones that got a little more yellow in there. But oh, Sam Online is back. What's up? I think okay, not that. Yeah, hope it heals fat. Yeah, cats are usually pretty good. With healing of stuff like that's kind of in their instinctual survival body, physical instinct. I don't know what you call that, but to heal up quickly, they seem to do pretty good with that. How is the coffee? I've been going through different. I've been going back and forth between the 2 different coffee makers. As I think originally I was thinking I was going to take one of them to work, but you know what? I don't want to do that because there's just no way it won't get fucked up or full of dirt or something stupid's going to happen, and I don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to leave the less expensive model in the kitchen, and then the good one will probably go in the new office somewhere, so I can have that in the office with me. But nah, as far as coffee levels, like I'm good. Like I am very well stocked. Yeah, like there's a lot of coffee here. Like we are good for a while. I saw a movie that cats have faster reaction compared to snakes. I probably watched the same movie. Actually, it wasn't too long ago. I watched one of those. But yeah, it's amazing. Cats are faster than cobras when it comes to striking. And actually faster than just most snakes. Like most of the time when a snake fucking strikes at a cat as the cat's jumping backwards, it usually just pops it on the top of the head. And like when you watch it in slow motion, the cat's just like all nonchalant, like, oh, you dumbass. Bam! Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't shit to a cat. Like, they have ridiculous um, reaction times. Sure, you have enough. I'm sure I have enough. I'm definitely good for a while. But I've been hitting that espresso like 2 or 3 times a day. It's nice. It's kind of helping me. The caffeine crash has kind of been helping me get to sleep a little bit. But, you know, definitely too late to take some now or have any coffee now. But it would never be too late to have some Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cheers. Is Rob leaving? Did I miss Rob? Oh, no, Rob was just cheersing. Okay, okay. It's almost tea time. Do you have a specific, I'm probably shaking the whole camera. Do you have a specific tea time there, Mr. Rob? Ooh. Is that screensaver or did something just crash? Oh, okay, screensaver. Good. Okay. Wiggle the mice. Wiggle the mice. Okay. I was like, did that motherfucker just crash again? No, okay. So one of my cats catch a bumblebee, says Leon Pipers. Yeah, I feel Lee will go after flies, and she is just like, you hear her teeth slamming into them when she's just hunting, and she'll just go bam. You just fucking hear her teeth slam together, and there is no more bug. Whether it's a zipping ass fly, a fucking derpy ass gnat, like whatever it is, like it is just gone. You just hear a snap, and once or twice you hear a snap and a crunch, and you're like, wow, you are fucking ruthless, girl. Holy shit. Oh, tea time is when I finish on a Saturday. Hey, you know what? That's not a bad time. Tag attack whenever the kettle's ready. Yeah, I haven't used my hot water heater too much. I haven't had like a cup of coffee in a couple weeks. I've just been doing that, like sipping on the triple espresso, not quite the single espresso triple water thing. Been doing those and just drinking water and, you know, the fruit things, and it's been working out. I've had weird stress release of getting some bullshit sorted out at work. So my sleep schedule's been a little weird because I'm not getting as tired at work at dealing with dumb that just gets me exhausted. So I've been having trouble with sleep, and my IBS has been kind of getting a little peaky here and there. So I kind of got to get that sorted out because tired of having shitty nights like that when I get 1 hour of sleep. Because this is what you tuned in for. Ah, shite. So let's see. What do we got coming up? Tomorrow we got me and Ed. Ooh. Got me hitting puberty tonight, apparently. We got me and Ed going to the D4 airfield with just too many fucking mechs. But yeah, we'll deal with it. We'll probably die a lot, and that's fine. And then may take some mushrooms. Oh no, they wanted me to go into the haunted house with mushrooms, but when I do the haunted house, I want to do it without mushrooms. So I actually see what it's all about, and then maybe we'll do some mushrooms. Tomorrow I don't know. We'll blow some shit up tomorrow. We'll do some stuff. Yeah, you gotta see the doctor. I gotta get some Bentol and some hyoscyamine. 4 milligram instant action under tongue, and then I'll be good. I've used that in the past, and it just takes care of it, and you're good to go in like 10 minutes later. Mr. Aluminum. Well, that actually flowed pretty good right there. I could not duplicate that, I don't think. Not in the exact order of syllables, anyway. Well, I drift from the microphone a lot, don't I? No, not like cyanide. While yeah, cyanide would definitely make my IBS not hurt anymore. Probably not that. Cinamide. Oh wait, not I don't know. I don't know what that is, Fama. Well, aluminium tea time arguments. Well, biscuit's got a biscuit, so that's just kind of where we're at right now. Like, have any of you biscuit heads figure out what a chocolate chip cookie is yet, or do you still call it a chocolate chip biscuit, or is that a pastry over there? Cyanide. So that's like aluminum. That's like fucking super glue, aluminum, and anti-poopy stuff all in once. We just got a bing bong from Lock Watcher. All right, what's Lock trying now? We have peppers. Or no, that's a dot. Or is that pepper? Did you just send the peppers one? This thing is not really good at figuring out. I think that's peppers. I think this is what Lockwatcher has been up to. Burstin biscuits. Oh god, let me click the link here. About the ban Rob, I bet. Maryland. Maryland chocolate. What the fuck? BurtonsBiscuits.com. Uh-huh. Yeah, that ain't no Maryland biscuit bullshit that I'd ever seen. Some wannabe biscuit head bullshit. If it was something from Maryland, it would be blue crab related. There, Bubba. Is this stuck over here? Ugh, wow, chat over here is just going to shit. He's trying to cross-pollinate peppers with THC. Well, that would be just fine. Hell yeah, I'd fucking rock that out. I mean, like, you could do the extract thing, but man, that was just a lot of work and a lot of fucking a lot of pot to get a good extract out of. That's good peppers. I ate some more of your cowboy candy barbecue sauce with some chicken tenders a few days ago. So I got to pick up a big ass bag of French fries. Oh yeah, 422 tootin', just about time to go. But I still got to pick up a big ass bag of French fries, and I think I want to just coat them in that. Probably put in some relish on top of that, and just kind of just play around with it a little bit. Cheers, everybody! Happy 420. Celtic Engine also has IBS. And look, sorry if some of you are like grossed out by it, but like it's a fucking fact of life, especially when you start getting older. Like you learn them 3 letters, baby, because when it hits, you fucking know it's there. It does not just like come up and be like, hey, what's going on? It just crashes through the door like motherfucking Kool-Aid, man, right into your gut. Anyway, Delta Genshin, I also have IBS. For me, it comes with the autism amongst a load of other stuff. Fortunately, the IBS is not as bad as it used to be. Most of my problems are autistic, anxiety related, and might have a little bit something to do with me. I'm vaguely autistic, not I mean, just enough to over focus on things at times, as it were. But nope, Rob, my IBS is better now at 51 than it was at 30. Well, you know what? It all depends on what you're doing, I guess. Looks like, is that tea time for Akkalar, the post-midnight snack? Yeah, I guess, if you wait for me to end the stream, since I usually end them at, wait a minute. Wait, oh, well, yeah, Akkalar, you're in a different time zone, so that makes sense. Anyway, sorry. Oh, having ramen. Yeah, I actually got ramen noodles. Maybe I should, oh, I think I want to do spaghetti, some sort of pasta thing. Think that I'm going to do a pasta thing. But I also think I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Again, cheers to everyone hanging out for this long. Actually, Christ, some of you have been hanging out here for fucking years. I don't know what the hell's wrong with y'all, but appreciate you being here. No, C2S, you're not a weirdo. You're just weird. You can be weird, but when you're a weirdo, that's a whole different kind of thing. You're just weird. It's okay to be weirdly weird or just weird something weird, but not a weirdo. Weirdos are a different level of weird. But I'm going to head on out of here, folks. Again, appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll see some of you tomorrow for the Scum stream with me and Ed, assuming Ed hasn't been butchered by Bill. Bill, what the fuck, man? I got too many things on my mind right now. As long as Ed hasn't been butchered by Boozy, because I was just talking about Bill. Anyway, fuck. I'm going to get on out of here and go get something to eat. So, see some of you Sunday. I'll see some of you Wednesday. I'll see some of you Thursday for the Halloween stream. And I'll see a bunch of you on Saturday. So, thanks again for hanging out. Be groovy to each other. And I'll see you next time. And I am out of here in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See ya.